Hey guys, Staff Sergeant Squiggles here. Today we're going to go over door entry methods, or our door entry method. So when we come up to this door, we got whoever's knob side is going to be our designated breacher. So whenever you go up to the door, you're going to touch the knob. If it's locked, or it's going to make a noise whenever you touch it. If it's unlocked, it won't make a noise. All right. So if it's unlocked, I'm going to look over at my number one man across the door. He's going to give me a little wag or a nod or something like that. Let me know to go. And whenever he does that, I'm going to swing it. When I swing it, if I have a third man behind me, the breacher's gonna take a step back. That third man's gonna fill my spot. So now these two are gonna look at each other, and they're both gonna do a half peek of the door. A little half peek of the door. And now they're gonna look at each other's barrels, and if their barrels are level, then that means that they want to go. If they're high ported or low ported, it basically means that they're giving the other person the way to go. So in this case, if they both look at each other and Prophet has a level barrel and Unknown has a ported barrel, then Prophet's going to go first. So go ahead. Yep, just like that. All right, come on back. Cool. All right. Just like that. Now, if they both give the same signal of either a middle port, high port, or low port, basically if they want it or if they're giving it away, the number one man goes always. So in this case, if they both go high port and they don't want to go, then Unknown goes every single time. Just like that. Yep. So, all right. So that's with a swinging out entry. Pretty basic, nothing too complicated. If we need to throw a 9-bang or something like that, usually the man in the rear. So in this case, it could either be Agent or it could be Prophet to have a throwable. So then that leaves Unknown to still be able to cover it. As long as there's a long gun on the door at all times, we're pretty much good. All right, so now we'll go with a swinging indoor entry. All right, so now we're going to go over how to deal with an inward swinging door. So our breacher is going to go up to the knob. Unknown is at the knob, and then the second, or technically first man, is going to be on his shoulder in a two-man breach. And so whenever he opens it, now he's covering his shoulder whenever it opens, and whenever he's going to follow that swing out, like he did. And then since he's seen majority of the room, he's always going to be the first one in. And the reason that is because he knows if there's a deep corner to the left or the deeper corners to the right. And so he knows if he needs to button hook or just dive into the deepest corner. And then Unknown follows. For a three-man, it's going to be the same two-man stack over here. Our third man is going to be offset of the door. Basically, he's going to be roughly where the door ends swinging, so that he's covering the best possible angle to the left, while our other gunner or man is going to be covering that deep angle on the right. So Unknown's going to open it again, and now both of these guys are going to stay stationary. And now these two are going to be talking to each other, because Unknown will back up, and Prophet's going to, take his spot. And now these two are going to be talking guns. So, all right, communicate. just like that. Okay? And that's inward swing. Alright, hey guys, Staff Sergeant Swiggles here. We're going to go over hand signals today. So whenever we're approaching a door, these hand signals come very important at night ops, because speaking and talking gives away our position to the enemy. And so if we give away our position, they can either ambush us or they can start shooting through the door, and then we're screwed. So whenever we come up on this door, if we hear footsteps, gunshots, anything like that through the other side of the door, it's an immediate audible call, which basically means we're tossing a flashbang, a 9-bang in pretty much immediately, or immediately on the breach. So if we come up to this door, all right, I hear footsteps. If it's during the day, it's not really that big of a deal, but try to stay quiet. So if I hear footsteps, they're gonna, everybody's gonna keep an eye out, and I'm gonna put my hand to my hip and do a little hip toss, which basically means a non-lethal. Yep. So he's gonna pull that out and have it ready to go. If I wanted a lethal nade, then I would go by the shoulder, do a little shoulder toss. Or if we know the intel is correct and there's no hostages, then we can go loud. Then we can do a C2 charge, which is basically going to be touching the chest to the door, chest to door. That's a C2. Yep, there's our C2. If we can go loud, like let's say we're receiving gunfire and we just need this door gone, or we want a loud entry, then we can do a head tap, which is going to be a loud anything over the shoulder, right? So you got your battering rams, your sledges, your shotguns, anything loud. And if we want a quiet entry, you're going to do a backhand, the back of your hand to the front of your mouth. And what that's going to do is that's going to designate buttstock entries, pistol entries, lock picking, anything quiet that the enemy won't hear whenever we push it open. And then if we want to see through the door, so like maybe we are running hostages, or we have a hostage mission, we need to know if there's hostages in there or a bomb or something like that, right? We'll do a snake cam, which is by the hip and it's twisting your wrist back and forth, and so that'll get a snake cam out and securing the door. So yeah, so we'll do a quick dry run real quick. So we'll all step back. We'll give out calls, and we'll do it real quick. Just like that. All right. Well, thanks guys for watching. I hope you enjoyed our informative video today. If you want to see more or just join the group, come join our Discord. We're more than happy to accept you. So yeah, please like, comment, and subscribe. Have a good one. Stay tactical.